Welcome back, guys. It's a little bit extended break, but it's fine,
So
and
we're here.
we're back. And the important thing is, the vote is in. Raisin Bran is a great cereal.
Crunch! Raisin Bran Crunch!
Raisin Bran Crunch, even better.
It's better than bad.
It's even better. Josh, is there Raisin Bran in Australia? Actually, I didn't even ask you.
No idea. Didn't we?
We have
Okay.
Sultana brand. Is that like the same thing?
They have some weird name for it. Don't even ask Kevin.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's probably weird.
Jimmy, bring it back to you now. That you're laying down. You're a comfortable DM, apparently.
Where we last the party has been kind of poking around the Dada's trade port on various tasks, trying to get information on where to or what passage costs to Manisha. And Maddie, you discovered that a contact of yours, Liam Nelson,
Forgot about that.
Liam Nelson discovered that, or let you know that apparently the calls come in and that's shut down outgoing
Yeah.
transport and incoming as well.
Yeah.
He suggested there's some humanitarian, it was for foodstuffs to such and such, and he wasn't very clear about it. But things have been
Always
shifted.
worrisome.
Yes. Marjorie, you stood in line a long time and submitted your complaint
Yes.
And stood in line some more.
and got your ticket info
Yep.
and left, purchased a compad, bargained, got a discount for your good arguments and your great butt. So
Yes.
Awesome.
My tight, well-formed ass. And I got Manager Stavros on Data lower orbit.
yeah, lower city, yeah.
Yep.
And then
I have a new goal, by the way, Jimmy, that we'll discuss after this session.
Kill Stavros. By the way,
Don't kill him.
I took that name from a semi-skeezy guy who did a lot of pot in college that I knew named Stavros.
It's
always-
from something. I can't remember.
I went to
Yeah, it
school.
does sound really familiar.
I went to high school with a girl named last name Stavros.
Well, this guy's first name was Stavros.
Oh,
So
that's an interesting first name.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna click this link. Marjorie files a sexual harassment suit. Yeah, so Leon and Sophie, you just talked with a fairly agitated woman who identified herself as Deanne, aka D Polymer, and she's coming down. In fact, she bursts out the door right about now and says, "Shit,
Hey!
where the fuck are the rest of you?"
They're off doing things. Why
Doing
does that matter?
doing what thing? How the hell did you make it to the fucking
Look,
get
bring
get
it-
inside?
get
Shut
ins-
up!
okay.
Shut up! Get inside!
That's what I was.
Get inside.
That's what I was gonna. All right.
She ushers you in and doing 5 things at once.
It's like, you need to really calm down, ma'am.
Don't slap really on.
I look
I'm
over.
just saying, you need to calm
I
down.
look over.
I know. The last time you said that, you slapped someone.
No, he was really hysterical.
D looks and says you ain't slapping nobody, and I am calm. You don't want to see me when I'm not calm. I promise you that.
Don't fucking slap people, Josh.
Josh has this thing for slapping.
All right. Are we inside her
Yeah,
her
you're
unit or whatever?
Yeah, you're ushered up. There's an elevator. There's some stairs. There's a passageway. There's some more stairs. You get to her place,
Okay.
and it's nice. She's got her own spot. It's
Is there
very.
anyone else here, or is it just her?
No, it's just her. She's got.
Cats.
There's music being projected over the system. There's what I now would call 70s, very Art Deco style furniture. She's got a pretty sizable place. From what you've heard, that's kind of rare in this place. She's on this station. She's got money,
Okay.
or at least has influence.
All right. So once we're in her unit and the door is shut, whatever, and I don't know. She like tries to talk to us. I just kind of point at her and like, all right, shut up. We got attacked. Our ship got attacked. Got boarded by who knows someone with more tech than I know of, and they blew the stupid thing up.
She looks shocked for a minute and then says, "She blew up the cargo."
We have the cargo. That blew up the whole
He's literally
ship.
holding the briefcase.
I'm holding the briefcase.
Oh, that's. She looks at it and she's like, "Why the fuck didn't you say that in the first place?"
God, they blew the ship. We almost died. Okay, I got hired on for this as a courier job.
She looks down. She's like, "You're alive. You're right here in front of me, aren't you?"
Yeah, I'm glad I'm alive.
Well, then who the fuck cares about anything else? She laughs. She laughs and she's like, "You guys look like you need a drink. You need a drink? You need a drink?"
Hey, what
I
wanted
want to
some
know
answers.
why my ship was almost blown up while I was on it.
Yeah, I just look at Kev. Like I point. To
She like kind of looks at you and
I'm
she's like, "From what I understand, it wasn't almost blown up. It was blown up."
I was almost blown up. It was blown up. I was almost blown up.
Either way, we want answers here. You
Look,
comprehend
if
this?
this is your cargo, I don't want to know what's in here if this is what's going on, but I just want to know what is this.
Listen,
is this what
listen.
we're expecting? I was not told
Guys,
about this.
Is this you haven't done this a lot, have you? You haven't worked with these people a lot, have you?
I don't even know who I'm working with.
Kids
Apparently
these
not.
days.
Kids,
Listen,
how old is she?
I'm
Am I older
gonna
than
go
her?
get.
Am I older
Nah,
than her?
she's like, no, you're actually about the same age.
Okay.
She's older than you, Leon, but
I imagine so because was supposed to be like quite young.
yeah, you're pretty young. She's like middle. Selfie's kind of like what, early 30s? You said, right?
I'm like late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah. Okay, that's why. Yeah, she's mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
She laughs a minute and bustles off, gets you guys some drinks, and says, "Okay, where are the rest of you? There's supposed to be 4 that I was gonna pick up.
They're-
Let me tell you, it was hell. I go to the docking port where the Sebastian's supposed to be landing, and instead I get questioned. Tell me about that. It's not the first time, but
Yeah, well, the
pain in the
ship,
ass every
like I
time.
said, the ship blew up.
yeah, blew up." She does little quotes. You never can believe that shit they tell you.
No, we saw it. We were
Yeah,
on
what-
it.
What happened to it?
We
And
were,
no. More importantly, where are your friends?
Look, they're off doing stuff. We're trying to, because we didn't know what was going on. We're trying to figure out how to finish the job to get to Mishnah. Mishnah?
Manisha.
Manisha.
Mini show.
She nods a minute and she's like, "Okay, tell me what happened from the beginning."
Okay,
we
so like, all right.
I mean, do you want us to explain? We
They
tell her
fill
we got
her
boarded.
in.
We fill
Do
her
you
in.
guys
Yeah.
leave anything out? That's kind of just...
No.
We
I don't.
leave out the part where the captain's eccentric to save his good name.
Oh, fuck that. Like, you care, Josh.
I don't know anything about the captain, so I don't.
Leon.
I don't bring it. I just.
Okay, so
I
say
give the
they-
main
you
story. We got
guys-
boarded. It was blown up. We were attacked by heavy infantry people.
She thinks about it and she's like, "They were wearing camo, you said.
Some
Yeah,
have
it's definitely special
mag-
dark
forces.
boarding material.
Mag rifles?
Yes.
This is big. We need to get your friends. We need to get your friends here. Fucking right
Yeah.
now.
Here.
You got a compad?
Yes, we need...
Oh no.
Course-
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Of course, I
everything's
got a
froze.
compad. Haven't you got a compad, idiot?
No, I left it in my other
yeah.
wardrobe.
You know, I think I left mine on the ship when it blew up.
You know what? I go to say I left it in my other wardrobe, and I'm like, oh wait, my other wardrobe was on the ship.
she takes a swig from a bottle and it's like, "Oh, fucking idiot."
But our buddy,
Why I do these jobs?
one of our parties does have a compad. If you let me use yours, I can contact her.
Fine. Go. It's in the other. I mean, it's over there. Just dial your number, and the outgoing code is 22153.
All right. 2215.
And then, while he does
But
that, I'm
are
just
we gonna get?
look at
Look,
Diddy and go,
are we gonna get some kind of answers on what's going on here?
What? Well, the official story going around is that the socialist syndicate. You know about them, right?
Do I?
And just like sort of nod, like
The
yes.
Solidarity Socialist Syndicate. They're a political organization on Data Tradeport, but immigrants' rights, feeding the hungry, all that good stuff. Really, they wanna overthrow the government, change things
Yes.
up around here.
So what? They're blowing up random ships? Because it sounds like these guys were after the cargo.
These people are terrorists, basically, man. They do stuff to disrupt the government.
She brushes her hair back and is like thinks a minute and is like, it's kind of sketchy. I agree. Here's an organization that if you dig deep enough, they say they want to overthrow the government. But why go after a spaceship? I don't know. I don't have the answers. What I do know is that you guys can't get off the station right now.
Right.
What do you mean?
Because we didn't hear about that yet.
No.
No.
She's like, I got the word from some people. Don't ask about it. But I got the word from some people that whatever this is going on with the Sebastian blowing up and blaming the syndicate for it, all outgoing ships have been stopped. All incoming ships have been stopped. They named it in the name of some humanitarian effort. What's his face? Whoever the counselor is for the Manos, his name is, isn't it? I don't remember. Do you guys know?
Zoro?
Zorro? No. That creepo? Man. Stay away from him. Don't run into him if you can help it. He's a bad bastard. He will.
Well, we've run into
Three-time
him
you.
once.
We ran into him earlier today.
Anna, wait.
Wait, right? Is it the same guy?
Zorro? You ran into
Yes.
Colonel Zorro.
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd he do to you?
They questioned
torture
us.
you?
Nothing.
Are you guys
He just-
shit? Do you have bugs on you? Holy
No.
she she flips out and
no.
says, she pulls out a pistol and says, "Don't move."
She really pulls out a pistol at me?
I slowly raise my hands.
Oh, God.
It's at Selfie right now.
I'm
It's
like,
not really like at her head, but she's like, "You
Look.
better tell me. You better get your story clear right now."
When we filled her in, I thought we filled her in.
yeah.
You didn't mention Zorro.
Okay. Well, I say,
well,
okay,
hold
look,
on a second, sorry.
when the soldiers talked to us as we arrived, we saw Zorro there. He wasn't a big part of it. We saw him for like 2 seconds. I didn't even know who he was. He just said his name.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't bug you. He didn't speak to you. He didn't.
He spoke to us for like 2 seconds. He didn't touch us. He didn't get close enough to bug us, I don't think, unless they have like super secret.
What did you give him? Did you tell him anything?
No. He
No.
just gave us a place to stay, which we assumed was pretty dodgy anyway.
A place to stay, huh?
Yeah, he gave us contact for a place to stay. He didn't give us anything. We didn't give him anything else. He has our ship. That's
she
about it.
cackles and takes a swig again of like her little drink and is like, "Okay."
You
You
put the gun down yet?
Oh yeah, she put it down when she took a drink. Sorry.
I was gonna say, is this like a standard pistol that like you can also disassemble? Because I was just gonna disassemble the pistol.
What? You
Um,
can't just
Never mind, she
disassemble
put
a
it
pistol
down.
they have in there.
I can with telekinesis, actually.
So D thinks a moment and says, "I don't have all the answers. The syndicate, they've been getting bold lately. This might be a move on their part. F up something on to screw up the hold that Emperor's Corp has. But I don't know that they have those kind of chops to infiltrate a trip, and I don't know why they would do it, except for what's ever in that. Because I don't know. I'm getting paid to put you guys up and get you out of here. It's gotten a little bit more complicated, though.
Hell,
You could say
was
that.
the original plan of getting out of this planet,
Hmm.
like before the incident happened.
Get your friends over here, and we'll talk about it."
All right. Look,
Yeah,
do you know
he's
what's in
working
this?
on it.
Do you know what's in this thing? Hold the case.
She just sort of grins at you and says, "Fucking amateurs," and walks away.
Okay, I go to the room of the compound and dally up Maddie's.
Yeah, it's not even a room. There's this whole apartment is outfitted.
Yeah, well, wherever it is. Like she pointed over that direction. I'll go over and dial up.
You
Maddie.
go in and you see at first that like it's not. You don't get the like station like directory or whatever, or like the main port or terminal, if you will.
Uh-huh.
there's like a login screen with a button, and there's like a skull behind it. I don't know. It looks like a password, perhaps.
Okay. 2243.
Yeah. So you punch in the number she told you, and it gets you through. You know enough that this is kind of off the books networking that she's doing. It's not
okay.
routing through the main service. That's
Okay.
the main point of this.
Okay.
So you look it up and you establish comms connections, and Maddie, you get a ringing from a number you don't recognize.
Does it have like an area code or something that I could like? Well, I'm just trying to see. Can I tell that it's a local number?
Sector
Yeah,
code.
you recognize it's actually, you would guess that it's somewhere on the station, but normally where it would say a location, it's either encrypted or blocked or scrambled or something. It's not very clear. You're just getting a call.
Okay, I assume that it's someone that might need me that's trying to reach me, so I answer it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on the other end?
I mean,
selfie.
Selfie, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, I punch
She
on
answers.
I punch on the vid screen, and I'm like, hey, Maddie.
Oh, hey! I put on my camera as well. Like, hey, we're FaceTiming.
FaceTime.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, we I kind of take a second to think, and like we met our mutual friend.
That's good.
It sounds like we're having a slumber party over here.
Oh, so I don't have to look into a place to stay. Well, that's good because I just walked pretty far to get here, but
Yeah, sorry.
that's okay.
We didn't know either. They were gonna meet us when we arrived, but you know what happened.
Obviously,
about
that was changed. Plans were changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess just give me the location. Also, by the way, Jimmy, I'm like not like yelling this. I'm just kind of talking quietly to my arm, I guess.
The technology exists where you don't have to shout or anything. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Code blue.
So, yes, I guess just give me the location, and I can meet you guys there whenever.
Yeah, I'll send the
whenever.
location, but I also want do you have any way of contacting Marge?
No, Marge didn't have any way of getting in touch. I know we set a rendezvous point for like 3 hours from when we left, which
Right.
should be approaching soon.
What's
Maybe
the time limit approaching? Is that getting somewhat soon, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, it took me at least 45 minutes to walk to where I am.
Yeah, I mean, we said like what, 3 hours?
Yeah, and it didn't take me very long to make my call with
Liam Nelson.
Liam Nelson.
I mean, is that like another hour away, or how close are we to that assumption meeting time?
Probably like an hour still. So enough time for me to walk back to around where I was before.
Well, I guess I'll say, well, if we can't contact her, you might still should go there, just in case she shows up to meet there, because we can't get a hold of her.
Yeah, I'll start heading back and try and meet her at the rendezvous point, and I'll grab her and take her to location.
Yeah, I forwarded
that you guys are at.
The attachment.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Give her a little
Maddie,
pin
listen.
drop
She's
on the
probably
map.
still at the legal building. You might want to try there.
Well, we saw her leave.
Well,
We
I
were
mean,
there.
I'll meet at the rendezvous point because I'm sure she probably went to there.
Yeah, she's probably gonna meet you there. So yeah, meet there. Tell her what's up, and look, there our friend.
Yeah,
is,
well, I guess we'll meet you guys as soon
our
as
friend's
possible.
a little, maybe not spooks not the right.
Paranoid.
Yeah, paranoid's a good word. So I
Oh.
mean,
Oh.
I'm assuming you guys are keeping it. Mum's the word, but mum's the word.
Oh, obviously. Okay.
Maddie, by the way,
Yes.
just to help, just
I see his
to put
face
out-
like suddenly pop up on
Oh,
the screen.
actually, you see my face. You can actually see me reassembling my sniper rifle at the same
Oh
time.
god.
What? You're like
Right.
in the webcam, like, hey.
No, I'm just like this. I'm actually just like this. Actually, listen, just to help out a paranoid friend, you know the address or anything that.
So what you're doing is
person
helping
gave
out
us?
paranoid friend. Got it. Okay.
No. You know, like the piece of paper or the card or whatever, anything that person gave us, the one that talked to us, recommended that place.
Colonel Zara.
Oh, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you drop that before you walk here.
Oh yeah, I guess ditch the
Open it.
card. I guess.
Yeah, ditch the card, ditch anything we got from him.
I'll talk to Marge about that before we come over.
Yeah,
we'll figure out something.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, ditch the card. I
Okay.
don't care, but call her D when you get here. She might
Okay.
she might care.
All right. All right, sounds good. Well, I'll
But,
see you guys in a little over an hour then, I guess.
But yeah, we'll see you here. Bring
You know where to reach me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, when you get to Marjorie or if you find her, give us a
Ring.
Can they call back at this number? Is it blocked? Can you get access to it? D, how do they
I'll go find
contact
out.
us?
How can we contact them? Damn it!
Well, tell you what, we'll
Contact
contact you
us
in
in
an
a little
hour.
over an
Yeah,
hour.
we'll call you
Yeah.
back in an hour or so. We'll figure it out from that.
Tell you what, we'll contact you every half an hour.
All right,
We'll call you in an
guys.
hour.
You guys
Okay,
work
sure.
something out. It's okay.
Okay, you do that.
All right.
Um,
Space time up.
yeah. So you guys are in the D's apartment. She's.
She gets
You
the
hear
drink.
in the other room. She's on the phone or something. She's talking. It's muffled. You can't really make it out. Do you want to do anything in particular?
I want to go in and ask her
I mean,
for a drink.
I finished reassembling my sniper rifle. I'm just like putting it on my back.
Got it. Sniper rifle. You're armed.
On my
Selfie.
back now.
I want to go into that room where she's making a phone call and ask her for a drink.
Okay. You go over and open the door. She's gesturing on the compad and like has been yelling, is red faced like and angry, and she's like, "The fuck you doing? Who invited you in here?"
What? We contacted our friends. They're on their way.
Where the fuck are they? Are they here yet?
They're on their way, like I just said.
Kevin getting sassy.
She grins and she's like, all right, good. I want to impress. Hey, hold on a minute. And she like mutes it and she's like, I want to impress on you that shit is a little off the fucking handle right now, all right?
Yeah, we noticed 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
All right, look, package is safe. All right, as long as you get us off this place, we got the package.
Yeah, that's not so easy anymore. It's not so fucking easy.
Well, that's your job.
All right.
Ouch.
Oh, she nods a minute and says, "Give me a minute. I'm talking to some people."
Okay.
All right.
All right. I walk out or whatever.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Travis. Maggie. Margie.
Margie.
Maddie.
Yeah, I
Maggie,
keep saying
Margie.
yeah, Maggie.
I keep
for some
combining them.
reason.
into
None of
Maggie.
us are Maggie.
I know.
I
but
know,
if
but I
It's
keep wanting to
Maddie
say
or
it.
Margie.
But if you combine it,
Marge.
Yeah.
Just go with
Well, their
Marge.
powers
It's easier.
combine.
Marjorie
Yes.
Rainier.
Yeah,
You've got a compad. Congratulations.
I do. Thank you.
You're a little
A
upset
compad
about that. but
And
you're
an
not-
earpiece.
and an earpiece.
I put the earpiece in,
Well done.
and I of course tested it out in the shop. so-
Everything worked out fine.
Yep, I've got my Bluetooth on. Let's go.
You are now mobile.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
I wouldn't have asked Maddie for her number because I didn't anticipate getting a thing. So, okay, cool. We're walking. I am walking to the rendezvous point because that's the last I know.
Mm-hmm. So it's the other direction. It's a ways away.
Yep.
You head that way. It's a long walk. If you wanted to hail like a, there's
Fuck no, I'm walking.
okay. It's gonna take you about an hour.
Okay, yeah, I'm hoofing it.
Great. You hoof it. You get there. It's an hour later.
Okay.
No one else is outside yet.
Yeah, so
you've got the
I
address. It's
I walk past the place first. I don't go in. I walk past and I look at the address and what do I see?
it's kind of unlike the buildings from before, like sort of shops on shops on shops. This area is a little bit flatter. It's kind of a compound looking place. You see people walking around. There's like a family here. It looks pretty normal.
Yeah, so there's like normal foot traffic outside. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's not too spooky.
Cool.
Too
So
spooky for you?
too spooky.
so Are there like benches, a curb? Are there people sitting around anywhere?
So to call it a curb or benches would imply there's a street. It's much narrower than that. We're on like a space station, a city
Yeah.
that's built as a space station.
So-
Remember? So like
Yep.
you could. There's. It's mostly residential around here. There are street corners you could sort of camp out at.
Yeah.
There's plenty of like places to like little side streets and alleys and passageways. Like you could dodge around the area. There's nowhere to sit. There's just not a place that has any place to sit down. Right.
Yeah. So
But
here's what I do.
You can move around.
Yeah, so I pull out my new compad and I start like setting up my settings. Like, oh, I want my background to be this and whatever. And I'm 3 buildings down on the opposite side of the street or path.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just leaning against a wall
Mm-hmm.
between 2 buildings, and I'm watching the entrance of the address we were given.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just setting up my compad and looking for anyone I know.
Yeah, you don't see anyone come in or out of the building.
Okay, and it's busy enough that other places have people going in and out, and I'm noting, I actually haven't seen anyone come in and out for
It's telling.
half an hour.
It's like I said, it's like maybe it's like 1:15 in the morning now, but everybody works some shift at this point, and there's people coming and going. Especially right now, it's like kind of the end of the night shifts, lunch break, if you will.
Yeah.
So like, there's people heading back towards what was the main central square, and you haven't seen anybody come in or out of this particular address.
Okay. So I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies here because it's been a while. I haven't seen anyone I know, and there's very little activity at this place. So I go down maybe a couple more buildings, and I keep programming my thing, but I'm just kind of pushing buttons and just watching out for anyone I know.
Okay.
And I wait there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I show up.
Yeah, and then Maddie, you've headed out there after your call. It's about this time. Marjorie's been getting spooked, and Maddie, you come around the corner and you see someone trying to look casual, who's been messing with their settings on their compad for
Changing it to a live
half an
wallpaper
hour.
with snow falling.
Yeah, it's
Sparkly gifts. I kind of walk up behind her and tap her on the shoulder and say, "Hey,
I
nice to see you
fucking
here."
jump.
Oh.
I jump, and I'm like ready to sock her, and I'm like, oh, fuck
Just
me.
me.
Go,
It is
go.
Just...
And I just grab her arm, and I just walk in the direction she came from.
Okay.
We go.
All right. Well, we're going. Okay.
And I walk for about 2 blocks, and I say, don't say anything. Let's just go for a bit.
Okay.
And we walk for a little while. And I say,
Didn't walk
I've been watching that place for about, it's been like 45 minutes, an hour. No one comes in, no one goes out. This is kind of a residential area. Like, this ain't right. I don't want to stay there.
Oh, okay. Well, we actually have somewhere else to stay. So,
What? What's been happening?
our contact. She, well,
was it,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. First, what's your compad number? I got one.
Do you get her digits?
oh, you got one. Oh, okay. So I'm like,
Yeah.
You know, I program it in for her. Like, oh, this
Awesome.
isn't too bad. You know.
Yeah, good.
Cool. I got the headset too. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, great! You look awesome.
I don't give a shit how it looks. I got a 2-handed rifle. What if I have to talk to you in combat?
Bluetooth it's actually like an ear implant. You can't even tell that there's
Oh,
something. It's
aw,
very
man,
it's very
That
tiny.
ruins it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like an ear thing. Those are
And
like
it's-
700 years ago.
Yeah, it's like small and flesh colored enough that you don't
You wouldn't
notice it.
notice. No.
So I'm like,
Okay.
okay,
I have the
so
location. But we
good.
should probably stop off somewhere first. If you are,
Where's that?
I don't know. Just if you're weirded out by that place, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. Maybe we should just go get a drink, grab a bite to
Yeah,
eat.
so I pull out
Um,
the card and I say, "What do you want to do with this?" The General Zaro card.
Colonel.
Colonel Zaro.
I was told that we should probably not bring that.
I say, "Okay, great. Let's look for a hostel around here, and yeah, I'll drop it off there. They'll think we're staying there. It won't have moved since there."
Okay.
Yeah. So we look for
So-
a cheap boarding house.
Yeah, Maddie knows there's actually a district with a nasty district with a bunch of poorly built spits, as they're called.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
Not-
look for a spit.
Yeah, you find a spit like there. It's actually most of it's underground.
Mm-hmm.
Underground. It's deep buried into the former hull of the ship. It's dank and dark.
So I start arguing
Dank.
price with the guy, and whatever he says, I offer a quarter of that.
Yes. You infuriate this guy. You guys get into a shouting match basically, and
And I
and he tells you-
eventually say, "You know what? I don't know what the fuck you people are doing here. Have a nice day, sir."
and then he like points at you and he's like, "This is about Sergio. Sergio will put you up to this. You know what? I'll beat that motherfucker out of his business anytime he wants." He just starts yelling you about Sergio.
You know what? Sergio's a better man than you'll ever be. And I
Oh, man.
walk out.
He flips out. He's like screaming. He actually gets on his compad and is like calling this guy up.
I
Okay.
quickly walk out behind her laughing.
Yeah, and as I'm suppressing a smile, I take that card and I stuff it into a vase with some like real cheap like dried flowers that was set out to try and
Yeah,
make
most of the
place
flowers
look
have been
nice.
cut off of it. Actually, it's like some like fake.
Yeah, it's like yep, but I roll up the card and I feel the little chip in there and I just drop it in the vase.
Yeah, it's you drop it in, no problem. It's a tenement. There's no security around. Yeah.
No, this guy's busy yelling at Sergio. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Motherfucking Sergio. Yeah, so I assume you're not going to make any stops. You're going to head over to Dee's place?
We
a long way.
we take a serpentine route,
Okay.
which is easy because there's all kind of fucking weird paths. In this
You
place.
Yeah.
you take a path. In fact, Maddie knows a couple
I could
back
probably
routes.
find my way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Maddie, you would actually know that you're maybe not in touch with it, not from your background, but you've tangled in it enough to know that there's a thriving black and a gray market on Data Space
Figures
Station.
and watch, yeah.
And there's probably a whole system of informal pathways and false entrances. You don't know much about it. You just know that it exists.
Okay.
You kind of know your way how to get around quickly from point A to point B without using the main thoroughfares, but you know there's actually better or stealthier, if you will.
Yeah, but I might not know directly about
No,
them.
it's not really in your bailiwick. You just know of it.
Okay.
Okay?
I can handle that.
Yep.
And I'll mostly remain quiet while we're walking, just because.
So yeah,
I don't
you go
know
down a
what's-
district where there's a lot of food vendors. You mix and mingle. You get some street food. It's negligible cost, but you get a bite to eat. You wander off. You look at it, there's a crowd gathering, looking at like a news broadcast. It's about the Saint Sebastian.
Is
I'd
it
like to
anything
look at
new?
that.
Yeah, I would like to look at it as well.
So it's some newscaster who's he's
Is it
going-
2300 right now? Is that what's happening? The actual newscast?
No, it's like 1:30. It's 1 or 2 a.m. now.
Oh, damn it! I missed it.
Actually, Jimmy,
So
question.
it's some asshole with slick backed hair and
Yeah, it's actually he's got it shaved on one side and the rest kind of swoops down like over one eye. It's very popular.
he's like sci-fi emo.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, if we zoom over to Selfie and Selfie.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Did he have like a TV? Does D have a TV or anything?
Yeah,
where
so
he can watch news?
Selfie and oh my God, Leon. D has actually said is actually put on the news this same broadcast at the same time. So
Okay.
it's clearly being broadcast on a lot of networks. So what you guys see is a caster. When you all jump in, he's been going on and says, unclear at this point of what happened to the Sebastian, but what we do know is this. At approximately blah 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 time, the syndicate or the alleged syndicate, I should say, infiltration team got to the ship and set detonation charges where they blew the ship up and blah blah. And we're going to our expert now on the scene, he's on a ship that's investigating the wreckage. And they go, yes.
So the news is talking about that it was infiltrated and blown up.
Yeah, the news you're hearing.
Shh. Listen to the news.
I know. I was just making sure.
Someone goes, yes. This is Bob Sirgood, and we are out here. We are about 2 hours away from the alleged wreckage site where the supposed syndicate has blown up a transport ship. Unclear about the motives. You can hear at this point. You guys listen for a couple minutes. There's not a lot of hard news. There's a lot of in the right place, alleged and supposed, but. Right now, the official line coming out is Syndicate has blown up a ship. No one knows why. The authorities are investigating. There's speculation and there's talk about, are there survivors? But no one has suggested that there are yet.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Well, we should probably keep the fact that we're a survivor to ourselves, Sophie.
Yeah, like we have been. Come on, man.
Yeah, D has been watching, and she looks over at you guys and goes, "We got time, but not much."
What's your...
So,
how long do you think you
what's
can get
the
us off
plan
here?
so
Like,
far?
what's the... You said there's a quarantine down, but can you get us through that, or do we have to wait?
I don't believe for a second that this quarantine's for humanitarian reasons.
Is that what they're
Definitely
saying?
not.
Counselor Mena apparently has been... I talked to my guy. Counselor Mena is the guy who ordered the quarantine. He's the counselor who oversees basic foodstuffs and their shipments out to the outlying, especially the more depraved sectors, if you know what I mean. Apparently there's a crisis, and he got the council's approval to block the trade ports and commandeer ships to be able to ship out foodstuffs instead of whatever cargo they're going to do before. Sounds like bullshit. Sounds like bullshit to me.
You can just search
D,
the
I got a
cargo?
question for you.
They're stalling for time and searching cargo.
Yeah.
D, I got a question for you. This cancer guy, how well do you know him?
Mena? Not well.
And I don't mean to be
Mena, he's kind of...
conspiracy
He's
theory
an asshole.
person.
He invested in the right places. He's kind of a, your basic corrupt official. Runs
say,
a
would this
place,
guy-
ruthless, but not more so or less so than anybody else.
Would this guy have any reasons to support the syndicate,
No.
even as like a shadow supporter? I mean,
She looks at you for a minute and she says, Dorian Mena? That man couldn't get it up without somebody else's help, let alone take initiative like that.
I sort of smirk at that. I'm like, oh,
That's awesome.
The fact that he's obviously searching for what was ever on that ship probably could mean that he could actually be in league with them if they didn't get what they were after.
Maybe. I don't know enough yet. I'll call my people. You get your people over here.
They're on their
They're,
way.
yeah, they're,
Okay.
Actually, I should make a call back to them right now. So,
Yeah, it's almost been an hour.
let me,
Cool.
do
Yeah, at that point, D, actually, you guys had finished the broadcast, and we're only a couple minutes away, so you've made it back. It's about 3 in the morning, 2:30 maybe.
Yeah, so okay, so we're back. I look at the address, look at I guess it would be Maddie's compad, look at the address again. Say,
Looks like we're at the right place.
yeah, here goes nothing, and I buzz the door.
Maybe that's them right now.
Well, the
Yeah,
fuck
so
is...
I get.
D
I-
calls
I get
over,
to-
wait, don't fucking answer it.
I'm not answering
I
it.
get to
It's
the
your
door.
door.
She runs in. She's actually got like her hair in curlers now, and it's like got this like ratty bathrobe on. I know she doesn't look ridiculous. She just looks like
Yeah, she does.
She doesn't give it.
As a
She
woman,
looks
yes, she
ridiculous. She doesn't care about. She doesn't look like she's incapable, if you will. She's not
She looks like she's trying to look like she doesn't give a shit.
exactly.
Yep.
And so, Jimmy, while she's doing that, I'm gonna go to the door but not open it, and I'm gonna have like reached in to have my pistol.
Okay, it's not directly her door. It's kind of like an apartment block.
Yeah,
So-
like you know, like where we are, like where we're enclosed. I'm gonna have like the pistol ready.
Got it. You got a pistol on hand. She comes over and says, "Jesus, you know what time of fucking night it is? Who is this?"
Oh yeah, this is friends of Captain Poppernick.
You hear some like
It's them.
loud.
It's them.
No. So like Selfie and Leon, she explodes in screaming. You guys hear downstairs like it's like the audio's blown out. It's just crackling like God damn it! Don't mention that. And then she gets really quiet. Don't mention that fucking name. You fucking amateurs.
I
And she
said-
she buzzes you in.
I said, "Mum's the word."
It wasn't me.
And she goes over. She chews you out for a minute, Selfie. Before they get up.
I told him. I told him.
Okay, you guys, congratulations. The party's reconvened.
Yay! The party was only split for a little
Okay,
while.
Man,
Deanne's here. You see an angry,
Uh,
Marjorie, you see an angry woman in a bathrobe and a cigarette, and she's got a drink in hand and a compad in the other, and she's chatting it up with
Sexy singles near her.
selfie.
no, she's chewing out Selfie, and then she turns to you guys and says, "All right, you all made it. Congratulations."
Yeah.
Wish you
easy
guys would've-
parts- Easy part's over, yeah.
She nods. She looks at you and it's like, "Yeah, the easy part's over. You guys have got mix-ups in some shit, and I don't know what it is yet."
You don't?
Yeah, we don't either, but I know what needs to be done. We and you need to be asked for a bigger cut. Because we ain't getting paid enough for this shit.
She smiles and she says, "You don't know what I'm getting for this."
No, but you
just-
don't look like you're too happy with whatever you're being paid, so.
I don't like dealing with people who aren't given enough information. But I ain't the one to give you information, so don't ask.
Well, no shit. Hey, the whole operation has not been pretty well informed, I gotta tell you there, miss. Do you got another glass of that? Because I could really use one right about now.
She gestures over to the little like slide out liquor cabinet.
Maddie, I want something.
Did you just order Maddie to go get you a drink?
No,
Really?
No,
do
I
you
asked
want
Maddie,
something?
do you
Oh.
want something?
Oh, I thought you said, "Maddie,
Oh,
I
thought
want
you
something."
I thought you also had ordered.
too.
Margie.
I was about to say.
I'm fine. Thank
Margie,
you.
on the ship, I thought you said you didn't drink.
Yeah, I told that to the captain who was a stupid drunk dumbass.
Never mind, I didn't notice that because I wasn't there.
Tony.
I say it instead.
Tony was a good friend.
Yeah,
Dean's
he
little-
wasn't a bad guy. I feel really bad about their engineer, so he was a good guy.
Well, D.
She kind of shrugs. It's like, I don't know.
Well, D. For what it's worth, I took out 2 of those little shits for in the name of the captain. So
Well, we don't know if they were little shits or not. We just.
no, I'm just
Oh,
talking about
they
the
were
two guys
pretty
that got
big
airlocked.
shits with their mag rifles and their fucking camo armor.
Yeah, well, they're
She's like,
enjoying
I
vacuum
don't-
of space now.
I don't understand it. It doesn't add up. Something's
I
not
come-
right. But
yeah, I come back
but it all
with-
comes back to that. And she points to the suitcase that Selfie's got.
Yeah, I have not let it go.
Yeah, I come back with 4 like tumblers almost full to the brim with alcohol, and I hand one to each, and
I take another one in my hand, so I have 2 now.
oh,
Yeah,
did you have one?
I actually don't take one. I actually no, thank you.
I kind of like press it into your chest, and then start to loosen my grip to the point where it will spill on you if you don't grab it.
Some of it sloshes
I
onto you,
take
Leon.
I take a step back.
Leon, okay, so a glass falls to the floor. Unless you wanted to reflex save to like catch it it falls to the floor. But I'm not going to
I
give you.
mean, I imagine he doesn't fully go with it. If he lets go of it, it's his own fault.
You guys set this up. He let go of it. So D sees the splash, and you get about 2 or 3 minutes of yelling. And now we're back to where we were. Okay, move on. She flies off on the hill.
I shake my head. I hand one to Maddie, and I'm like,
in between the yelling, I
take
clink
it to
glasses
avoid
with
that
the
from
other
happening,
with the
yeah.
other 3. Well, while she's
Yeah.
yelling.
So, okay, if he didn't catch it, I kind of grab it. Half of it sloshes on the floor, and she yells, and I pour the other half into Dee's glass as she's yelling at us, and I just double up my glass and I prost to the rest of them. I'm like, prost. Okay.
Prost.
So, yeah, okay. Alright. This is not my type of usual job, okay? This is a little more complex than what I'm used to. Alright.
Used to ships blowing up?
Yeah, what the fuck are you used to,
that's-
D says.
Well, oddly enough, this isn't all that unfamiliar to me.
Shut up, Leon.
I
D.
look at D and I say, you know the service shuttle that runs between the lower and upper cities?
Sure.
I'm used to dealing with biological creatures that are that big. And you know what? They're fucking dumb. They're easy to outsmart. They're big and they're strong and they're dangerous, but they're dumb. That's what I'm used to. This is a bit of a new experience, if you will. So, yeah, that's what I'm used to. And I empty my tumbler.
She looks thoughtful for a moment, says, listen, I don't have the answers right now.
You're the person to get him, though, so...
I have some ideas. I'll give you some options. I've been talking to my people in the back. And in fact, while you've been there, she occasionally steps away and speaks for a couple minutes onto a compad or types something. So she says, listen, here's the deal. I don't know what's going on right now. And my sense is whenever, my personal motto is, whenever shit's going down that you don't understand, you kind of wait for it to blow over and see where the chips lie. I don't know where these chips are lying yet. And either you guys try and figure it out or you wait till they blow over. You feel me?
Nod.
So here's the deal. I got 2 options. One, I've heard tell of a guy on the trade port here. He must be connected in some way to have this. Maybe he's a captain. Maybe he works close with the ships. Maybe he's an officer on a ship. But he's somebody who can get you through customs. Right now, see if they indeed have locked things down and you can't get out. You're not going to be able to get out past the customs officials unless you have the proper certificates to say that you're approved cargo.
Yeah, I have a feeling that documentation might not be enough for us. You know, we met up with Colonel Zaro himself, and...
Don't fucking say that name. The fucking sensors, they can hear you from across the block from that name.
We met up with Major General Asshole himself, and, he wasn't exactly forthcoming, and I have a feeling anyone who meets up with him... I kind of look around and I'm like, we did our best to get here undetected, We dumped everything he gave us, but, and I let it hang.
Well, maybe. They may have their eye on you at this point, but if they had anything specific, you wouldn't be here right now. But trust me, the guy I know, well, the guy I've heard about, I don't know his name, he maybe could hook you up with papers that even would be good enough for the council. All right, this is a well-connected guy. He makes the money move for everybody.
And what's the other one you mentioned?
That gets a little bit dicier and deals a little bit closer to my line of work, which She gestures around to her nice... Maddie, this is the nicest place you've ever seen that one person owns. This is pretty incredible.
Like, is it like
She's,
it looks nice? Or like
got
it's like
some money.
it has like more tech than any other place. Or...
No, the fact that she has her own place, yeah, it's got nice
She's
appointments.
got money.
She has her own place and a lot of square footage for a place where rent and space is a premium.
Okay.
So you can note this, Maddie, but Deeb gestures around, is like, listen, I got my own business on, getting couriers in and out of the country. That's small time. I got other people I know.
Do you?
You do something for me, and then I'll put you in touch with some of my contacts. They might be able to untangle this problem you got, or give me the authorization to.
So what's a something for you?
Yeah. That's probably the most important question.
I mean, as far as we know, you're already getting paid for this. Obviously, the whole Saint Sebastian,
It's
the
unfortunate.
whole situation wasn't foreseen. Understandable. I think you should get paid more, but
Let's just say that my contacts, they don't. Our relationship doesn't go that way. So my benefit here is if you help me out, I can justify going a little further for this job. Yes?
Reading back to the
what
original
would we be
point.
doing exactly?
I got if you don't want to go hunting down this contact I've heard of, who's got
Just heard of?
well, I don't have a name for him. He's not in my line of work, but he does his own thing. So there's the guy who's got customs documents, and then you help me out.
Okay.
You go, well, I got a guy. He's a fence. He moves goods for me that need to be moved without going through official tax channels. Yes?
I like him already.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't like him because he
Sounds
hasn't
like a good guy.
he hasn't paid me in a couple months.
Oh, sounds like a not good guy then. Never mind.
So, we gotta bust a couple kneecaps, or
Let's just
Bust
say
some caps in his ass.
I just want my payment. I don't need to beat this guy up.
Okay.
He's not gonna be on the main drag, so to speak. He works kind of on the blacker market, if you will.
Okay. And how many people does he tend to travel with?
He's a loner. He's a nobody. I don't have time to deal with it myself, which is why I send you schmucks. But that said,
My
if it
face
was-
kind of twitches at that, but I don't.
if this was important to me, I got people to deal with it. But this guy, he just owes me money, and I'm tired of him stiffing me. You go deal with this. I might have a contact for you, or I might be able to dig something up. All right?
So it's just a collection job.
Sounds
Or-
like it.
Collect whatever credits you can get your hands on, or whatever valuables, and we'll go from there.
What's he owe ya?
He owes me about 3,000 credits.
Sophie kind of chokes on the drink.
Yeah,
And-
not a lot of people carry around credit chips for that amount. I mean, does he regularly carry around 3K a year?
No. This isn't about the money.
Are you asking us to go
Okay.
smash this place up?
Hey,
No. What?
Hey, she's like, hey, listen. She takes a drink. You guys can do what you want on this trade port. I got a guy I need to get taken care of. I'll take care of myself, or you can take care of him. I've given you another option. That's better than you can hope with most people in my line of business. Yes?
No, someone just
I
calculated.
I look at her and I kind of say, if he was mighty embarrassed, and also had whatever he had on him taken away, that might make a good example.
I leave it to you. Honestly, I don't give a shit about this schmuck. I just can't let word get out that I'm soft on my fences.
Okay.
So I tell you what, we get your money, we break one of his, maybe not break
No.
completely, but
No.
It's like
Oh,
giving the
hold
deep
on,
ones.
hold on.
Leon. I think I got a better idea. You don't have to break nothing on him to break a man.
I didn't say break, just like, make sure like he's walking around with a limp for a couple of days.
You specifically
you
said break.
You said
I,
break.
I said break, and I'm like, oh, not break per se. Well, his knee for like,
Leon, I'll give you my plan as we're walking down there. We can debate it, but I think we'll talk to your fence there, D.
Alright.
It's been a stressful 48 hours. I kind of want to beat someone's face in with the butt of my rifle.
All right.
And I just like look at him like, it has that ability to just slightly injuring his knee.
He'll still have full locomotion. Yeah.
She looks for a minute at you, and she's actually like, there is a third option. It wouldn't be available now, but I may have something else for you. If
What you're saying is we need to collect 10 golden coins to unlock it, huh? Sorry.
Maybe unlock some kind of achievement.
All right.
hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Face basher.
No, it's not 10 gold. No, she's giving you as many options as the GM can give you, basically.
Yep.
I want to leave it to you guys to do. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
No.
So I look around at the group and I'm like, I don't want to kill anyone here because I feel like that's only going to stir up more trouble, and I kind of look around and say it might make us easier to disappear,
Yeah, I wasn't particularly
Yeah, stirring up trouble
That's
with
what I just said,
we
he's
already
late.
have. Puppy!
Puppy camp! The puppy!
Yeah, I
But,
only brought up the smashing because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I was making sure
I'm
we
all
aren't
for,
setting it out on some collection smash up a residence.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It seems like it's just this one guy. And I have an idea for that, and Leon, we can run by it on the way there. I think you might enjoy this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
like-
the funny thing though, we should we
Guys,
do that
I'm
tomorrow.
moving downstairs, so hang tight, and then we'll wrap this session up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or, what's up?
Well, we can do it pretty quick, I think.
I think we can wrap
Yeah.
it up right now if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just move because.
Your Tilda came up and said hi to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Tilda.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's safe to agree. We'll do this, and just we'll make sure that we don't kill him. To be honest,
Well,
if I can avoid it, I don't want to kill people.
If you can, what? Leon, man, you scare me sometimes. I've only known you for 2 days. Look, we're not gonna
What?
kill him.
That's what I said. I want to avoid killing people if when possible.
Well,
Leon's a hard mother effer.
You know.
if possible.
Like-
No, at all, we're not gonna.
Yeah. Like in any part of this mission where we fight people, I prefer not to kill them if possible.
Okay. Now, yeah. Okay.
So anyway, Dee's laid out some options for you guys. You've got a job. She might be able to pull some contacts for you, but it seems like she's got work for you ahead of time. She's given you a lead about a guy to look into, and the third option she's actually withheld thus far, but may have another contact for you, it sounds like. So there's 3 things. 1 immediate, 2 are kind of waiting if you want to.
Yeah, I think or at least what we kind of talked about in a little bit was we're gonna do the talk to the fence person.
Yep.
Okay.
So I look at D and I say, this might be kind of a weird question, but it's going toward the practical. Do you have a pair of handcuffs?
She's
I
like,
just sort of face palm.
She's probably like, don't I look like the type of
We
girl
can
that has
we
them?
can burn off the fuzziness if need be.
You know,
she
We
gives
have
you
that
a
as well.
she gives you a feminine sort of like wink and goes into her bedroom and comes back with a pair of handcuffs.
Ah.
So, does Selfie have a pistol on him?
No, I don't.
He doesn't.
Nope.
So what do you got? You got a
I-
rifle and a.
I have a rifle and I have a knife, but no one, you guys haven't seen.
Hilda.
Okay. Does Leon have a pistol on him?
Why, yes. In fact, you saw me have my hand in my bloody thing when you walked in.
Yeah, you've seen him.
Yeah. Awesome. So
Maddie has a pistol too.
that's fine. I put a handcuff around the handle of the case, and I say, Leon, come here.
I just like look at him funny. I'm like, what is it?
Should we leave that here?
What?
I look at I slowly turn my head to selfie.
And I look
And
at
then
G.
I
I turn to look at
slowly
G.
go like, no.
You're gonna handcuff that to me.
That's the plan, yeah.
And just like,
How strong are these handcuffs looking?
I just do this.
Nope, he holds out his hand and I handcuff it.
Yeah.
I say, I assume this is your non-pistol hand, right?
I'm ambidextrous. Trust me when I say I can use whatever means.
Okay, and I click the handcuff on
Okay.
you.
Your hand is handcuffed to the case.
Jimmy, how strong do these handcuffs look? Are they like just
They're
whatever
Fucking
handcuffs?
metal, right?
They're metal standard handcuffs.
And I
Not-
say, D, if you
She doesn't
wouldn't
fuck
mind, you
around.
got the keys.
Yeah, they're not. She's like, I
It's
got
okay,
I got a
I
friend.
gave you
I got a
5
friend
keys.
who's got the keys. I don't get to keep them.
I wasn't.
I look at her and I say, that's all right, I got a las rifle. It's not a
No,
big
no,
deal.
it's Margie. We don't need keys. We're good.
Okay.
And I do this.
Yep.
Oh, good.
All right.
And I say, okay. Hope you're good with the pistol. I appreciate this, by the way, Leon. Thank you. Trust me. If anything, if you die, we're gonna take you out of there and try and revive you, because you're attached to the case.
Yeah. So you guys are hanging out. You've got a mission, a little side mission, it seems.
Side quest accepted.
Side.
Yeah. I mean, we could keep going, or we could stop here.
Well, Kevin has to do his cleaning or whatever he has to do.
It's only 10 o'clock. I can go for another half hour.
Yeah. So Jimmy, you seemed like you had the buffer. Can you go for another hour? Can you not?
Yes, I can. I need to just relocate again because Audrey apparently is working over here.
Okay.
So
Damn it!
Can the rest of you go for another hour? If you can't, that's fine. We can stop here.
I can do max 1 hour.
I reckon stopping here might actually be the better option.
Okay.
Whereas it's been 5 hours, and there's stuff I'm gonna have to do for tonight. So
It's been 5.
Has it been?
yeah, we started at 11.
Started
Oh my
late.
God.
I mean, we didn't really
We
start at
Late,
6,
we had a
but
longer break.
Yeah.
So.
but yeah, it's.
But
I mean,
that's okay.
It's been an hour
So-
past we usually do.
So I'll lay this out. I can get you guys started on whatever your next step's going to be, and so you can get a taste of it, or we can stop in Dee's apartment. Your call.
It's Josh's call.
I reckon stopping in D's part is probably better. That way, when we start the next session, we're going straight into the
Okay.
side
Need of
mission.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Josh. If you can't go, that's fine. Awesome. We can stop here. That's a great
All your
stop.
fault, Josh.
It's all your fault. No, this is a good
Yeah,
stopping.
no one's
Okay.
fault. Yeah, Jimmy, thanks again,
I might
man.
go buy
This has
chips
been
or
this has
Yeah.
been a blast. Lots of fun. I've been really enjoyed playing a different
Space.
character than what Caben's
Spoogle.
usually up
Yeah.
to. Caben does nothing.
Dude, I was impressed when you like got in Dee's face and you're like shut up, and she took note. She took note.
Oh, I was gonna pull a pistol out if Kevin didn't do that shit.
I'm sorry that I didn't get you guys in
boy.
combat yet.
Oh, we'll have time. And
This
besides,
system is really deadly.
Yeah, besides,
do not
eight-
rush us into combat.
8
That's why I
points.
wish I
8
had
hit
gotten you
points.
guys
Wait.
I don't want hit points. I don't want
Wait,
to.
trust me, you can put us into combat as much as you want. Just make sure they have those grenades visible.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Once again, thanks, Jimmy. People watching. I think we have only 1 or 2 viewers right now. It's kind of late, but anyways, thanks for watching Stars Without
Kind of
Numbers.
early.
Early, late, wherever you live. But we'll be playing D&D on Monday. Again, this is coming up Monday, right before the holidays.
Hell
so
yeah.
right before you get all your Christmas stuff going on, or if you want something to watch while wrapping gifts, come watch us on Monday night. 8 p.m. Eastern. Right? We're playing Monday, right?
Yeah, we're playing Monday.
Okay.
Mhm.
Making sure. So yeah.
yes,
and,
we are going to have D&D Monday.
Back to our other D&D campaign. Other than that, thanks for watching. This will be up on YouTube shortly, and if you like the show, give the channel a follow. It's always fun to see people following us and leaving comments on YouTube. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else, so I guess we're gonna sign off. Hope
Okay.
you're enjoying having a happy holiday season.
Yes.
Happy
Lot-
holidays, everyone.
Lots to
And then we'll be able to say that
explore.
again on Monday.
Yeah. See,
Uh,
we'll see the
Later,
viewers
guys.
soon on Monday, and see you guys soon on Monday.
and if we don't, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
Or seasonal holidays if you're not.
Or seasonal holidays.
Yada, yada, yada.
Whatever the hell you say.
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Festivus, whatever you celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get that Festivus bowl out there.
Yep, Festivus Bowl. Bring it up.
All right. See you
See
guys.
you guys later.
Cheers.